Hey everybody, welcome to Candy Coated Conversations with Candace and Tamika, aka Heavy on the Sky.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Candy.
Hey, how's everybody doing? It has been a wild Wednesday. Hey everybody, let me see who's early birding today. Katina's early birding.
Hey,
Hottest
Christina.
summer is early birding. Hey, go
Hey,
Butters.
Miss
Hey, early
Summer.
bird and amazingly meek. Y'all
Hey,
early birding
Megan.
today. Y'all in here early.
Hey,
Let's
Go
see.
Butter.
Hey,
Welcome,
Meek.
everybody.
Yes, welcome. Yeah, somebody better hop up here. At least tell me if that link is working because I put it in there early today. So hopefully it's a good link. So the link is pinned at the top. Let me start the show off by saying, look, I told y'all this would happen. I need to thank Tamika Heavy on the Scott and Katina for their cash apps yesterday. And look, my mind was foggy this morning, or I would have said it this morning. I was halfway asleep when we came in here this morning. I pepped up. But look, I was tired. So thank you guys for the cash apps yesterday. It is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay. Look, how y'all day been? Good, I hope. Put it in the
My
chat.
day been good. How have your day been?
It look, the day been Dan. Look, systems were down at work, yeah. I mean, it made for an interesting day, but
That
after a
was
while,
awesome.
after a while, it started getting on my nerves. Call back. Look, I start getting a little testy at the end. Call back in 15 minutes, and maybe it'll be working, and I can help you. But it was okay. Look, and you already know why my attitude is the way that it is. So look,
Yes.
I just was like, bye. I need to stop. I don't
Why
need to
do
be
we
there
do that all the time?
all the
Like,
time. Hey Tina, welcome.
hey,
Hey
Tita. Hey,
Witches
Witchy
Brew.
Crew.
Man, but I hope everybody has had a good day today. Hey Queens Talk TV, how are you?
Hey, Queens Talk.
Okay, so look, we know while we trying to, see who's getting in here. Let's see anything going on in social media today. We go because we'll make this real quick today. Let me see what's going on. I haven't even. Honestly, it's not that I didn't have time. I told y'all what's been going on, but shoot, I didn't even take a look and see what's going on. So let me see. Let's see. Mm. Now look, I'm getting tired of. Let me share my screen. I ain't gonna say I'm getting tired. Let me rephrase. Because people be getting mad at these celebrities when they don't want to show their baby. They really look. Do y'all get mad when celebrities don't show the baby? Put in the chat. Put a one if you get mad at them. Be like, look, I've been supporting you all this time. You better show me that daggone baby. Or you like, okay, take your time. How you feel, Tamika?
I get mad because they take us on this journey when they're pregnant, which is the pregnancy journey, from when they found out and then up until they gave birth. We've been on
Hmm.
this journey. And then they ghost us when, they have the baby. Like, okay, can we see the kid? And you know what I don't like? When
When
a
they show
child
their
gets
hand or
about
their foot,
six
when they show their
months
hand
to
or
a
their foot,
year, yeah. And then when a child gets about I'll say about 6 months to a year, they will then show the baby picture. But what was the difference? Because you now showing it to me, so why couldn't you show it to me back then? I don't like
I'm
that.
gonna I'm gonna give my opinion on that. Hey, Mrs. DeReal, yeah, girl, you made
Hey,
a
Miss
show,
Be
girl.
Real.
Look, I try to be consistent with the time. That way, you know when it is. So I really try to be consistent with the time. You know, hopefully it works for everybody. I literally do it 10 minutes after I get off work. But look, that's what I look. I think they be hiding it because you know how some babies come fresh out the womb and they looking good. They looking cute already. But sometimes when you have your baby, it take them a good month or two. They got to get their weight up a little bit
Because they be
before they
looking like Benjamin Button.
yes.
No shade.
No shade to Benjamin, but I think people really be trying like, ooh, is he gonna get cuter? Let me wait. They're gonna clown my baby, which I think is awful. I, you we're in a day and age where people are so superficial to stuff like that. I hate that it's like that to where people really are, ooh, like when your child is born, you should think they're the most beautiful, thing to ever hit earth. You know what I'm saying? And so to think that when your baby comes out, you're like, ooh, baby not looking too cute right now. Let me wait because I do want to show it, but not right now. Hey Daniel, how are you
Hey,
this Wednesday?
Daniel.
So I think people be waiting, but no, that be pissing me off. I'd rather you don't show me nothing than show me that hand or that foot. I'm so sick of that little hand or that foot that they think gonna be keeping people going, and things like that. So let's see. So with all that being said, let me see what DDG is talking about because he's showing little baby Halo, and of course he's showing something, but he ain't gonna show the face. So let's take a look, see what's going on. He said, my son's first jump. He loves it.
Jump. Come on. Ooh. Yeah.
I want to see if he do it by
Don't
himself.
embarrass me now. Put your arms through here. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Jump. 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 Come on.
Okay, let me see.
You're
Let me.
walking by tomorrow. Come on. There it is.
Oh, he trying it a little bit. There you go.
You're gonna be walking by tomorrow. Come on. There it is. Uh-oh.
Somebody in his comments say, I've never seen and unseen a baby so much. It's like he's in witness protection. Honestly, I love his excitement at being a father.
Because we
And
don't see this involvement as much, meaning like, everything being recorded. Now, I love the fact that he's actually letting us see this side of him because before the baby, I believe he was given a hole.
you think so? I think because they was going through some things, with their whole little Ruby Rose thing and whatnot. I don't know, but I know. I don't know what happened. I kind of started watching YouTube and somehow I found him. And I did for a period, I binged his videos. And he has always wanted a family. Without beyond a shadow of a doubt, he made no bones about it that he wanted to be a father. And that, that he really wanted to be a father. And I could see it in the fact of, just how he interacts with his nephew, Woo-Wop. Tita said, definitely not gonna be walking, and he ain't put them damn hard bottoms on. Look, old school moms know you got to put them white hard bottom shoes on, get their feet right, get their feet straight.
It's too early for that.
Okay, so yeah, look, there's that on that. Let me see what else the shade room got going on. Now, what these two working on? Bow Wow and Chris Brown, June 2024. What they working on? Hmm. This should be interesting. Let's not forget, we met Bow Wow as a young man and as a musician, a rapper. So, I know it seems like he kind of delved off into the little acting thing. Is he still on that show? What show is that he's on? It was like a crime show. Mm.
I know what show you talking about, but I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to, y'all. Look, let's see this. Federal investigators are reportedly preparing to possibly bring witnesses in front of a grand jury in the Diddy case. Look, we're gonna get into this. Let's see.
Morning. Good morning, Kate. So this is obviously the biggest escalation since those March raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami. We are now hearing that federal investigators are preparing to possibly bring witnesses in front of a federal grand jury in New York City. What we have heard is that possible witnesses have been notified that they could be called to testify. Now, sources do caution that investigators are still in the process of of gathering information. In fact, they are still calling in new witnesses, and they have called in some witnesses multiple times. We also hear that the majority of the accusers who have filed these civil lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs have been brought in for questioning. And again, some of them being called in numerous times. We hear that many are cooperating and even handing.
Elizabeth, what more are you learning?
Over evidence that they feel could be relevant into this federal probe. Now, a spokesperson for Homeland Security did not respond to our request for comment about the presence of a grand jury, but they did confirm that this investigation is presently ongoing. Elizabeth, federal investigators. Now, when the raids first happened, we had a law enforcement source tell us at CNN that the investigation was largely based in sex trafficking, which is what HSI specializes in. Now we are hearing that that scope has been widened and that investigators are really looking into all of these claims put forth in these civil lawsuits. That would include not just sex trafficking, but also money laundering and illegal drugs. I have a source who tells me, quote, "This is much bigger than just these lawsuits." Federal investigators now.
When I tell you, when they done with Diddy, he ain't gonna see the light of day. Ooh, I'm telling you, Go Butter, Diddy is getting fried, y'all. He is getting fried. They not letting off the gas off this man, and I at this point, I you know, ugh, mm, Diddy. And look, so not too much here on the shade room beyond what we already saw. So let's see here. Let's go to the neighborhood talk. What other gossip sites y'all are going to? I just go to these main ones that I know of and see what's going on.
Yeah, I go to those main ones too.
Now, I don't know who this lady is, but a lot of
I
you
know
guys
that I
do.
look crazy and it's so embarrassing to come crying on the internet, but the stuff that I have been dealing with for 2 years because of my freaking teeth is like, I don't even know what to do anymore. And like, the only place I can really go to is my platforms. As everybody pretty much knows, 2 years ago, I had dental work done at Smile Dental Center 32 in Miami, and it ruined my life. Like, literally ruined my life. And I'm still dealing with it to this day. And I just left another doctor, another TMJ doctor. This is the third or fourth one that I've gone to. And I'm just very overwhelmed. Like, the medical industry, the dental industry in America is like, they literally do not care about what you are going through. Like, everything is about money for them. And like, I understand like people have to get paid, but it's like the fact that like I can't do anything. Like, I can't use insurance. I can't do anything. I've already spent $80,000 pretty much on this whole situation in 2 years. And I go to another TMJ doctor because I have severe TMJ now because of the veneers that Smile Dental Center did. They lost my bite. I have severe TMJ. I got my teeth redone. It didn't fix it. That was another $30,000. It's just like, I just had an appointment and like, you know.
Look, do we I mean, I'm sorry if she's in pain. Hey, silent supporter. Oh, you had a great day
Hey,
today.
Silent.
Oh, that's wonderful. Look, do we feel sorry for her? Look, I feel sorry for anybody that is in pain, and I would hate for anybody to be in pain. But I'm sorry, y'all. When did it become okay to just say, you know, um, I'm over it. Why braces ain't good enough no more? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm getting to. Look? I thought we came a long way with Invisalign and everything, but y'all are just bypassing just getting your teeth fixed. Sometimes just get your teeth fixed, get your real teeth fixed. Like, y'all need to realize when y'all going out here getting these veneers. Honestly, I think veneers should be something that you approach later in your life. Because when you get those veneers, look, let me see if I can find a picture real quick. Take over for just a second, Tamika, and read any comments or whatever. Because I want to show a picture of what you get yourself into when you go get veneers. Like you literally, you can't go back. Like you literally cannot go back if you just go straight to getting veneers instead of correcting your teeth. And literally, I know my son. Look, I had to get braces for my son. My son had braces. I feel like my son was way too handsome for the grill that was naturally coming on. My son was having some little fangs and everything. So I was like, oh no, we got to go ahead and get this taken care of. But with braces, and literally in as little as a year, you're good. Like that time goes by so quickly. Hey, that's what they said. The time goes by
Hey, that's
so
what they
quickly.
said. Hey,
But
Sade.
yeah, hey Sade, but nobody wants to do that anymore. They want to go get all your real teeth shaved down to little fangs. And look, let me find a picture.
And what just Bruce said, what is TMJ? I don't even know. Wait, I'm scrolling up on your comment. Congratulations to Silent Supporter nephew. I believe
Yeah, look, I thought that was your grandson, Silence Porter, but that's
I
your
did too,
nephew.
but that's her nephew. Yes. Congratulations to him. I know he was waiting for this big thing. Did he go upper yonder? Yeah, Miss Sharon, he sure did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to catch up on y'all comments. How old was 11-year-old when he came out with JD? I'm not sure, Tita. Miss D. Verl said, "Child, I still talk trash every time Haley Bailey show some old pregnancy pics or some crap about baby Halo because y'all held him back before. So I don't know to hear or see that ish now. I'm mad, child. I'm mad too because yeah, you're right. She lied
They
to
did.
and said she
But
wasn't, child.
she did. Now she did lie. She did lie. But you know what? With that, I understand. They would have harassed that girl mercilessly because a lot of them don't feel like she should be with him anyways. Now look, you guys, look at this. This is how. Here, let me share this. This is how they shave your teeth down to these little tiny fangs, and that's what you're stuck with. Those are your teeth. Those
That
are
is
your
sad.
or your real teeth. Even this one right here. These are your teeth. You want to do this to your natural teeth? Like literally, if problems go on, like this young lady is saying that she's having all these issues with her teeth. And think about it, you guys. She can go back. She still has to keep trying to get them, or you're gonna walk around with them little baby fangs like that. Yeah, Sade. Look, we on Facebook, girl. um. So I don't know. It's like, and then, like I said, they do it so young, and then you can't go back. Look, fix your real teeth, get you a little nice, go to the dentist if you want to, and get you a nice little whitener or whatever, and let that be that. But she says, okay, I know I'm gonna mispronounce this. I don't even think I'm gonna try. She says she has experience with temporal mandibular. I don't know what that is. I know I'm not saying that right, but that's what she got going on. Um, mm so yeah. Okay. Look, this is something good to know if they do it. Because what happened to all the student loan stuff? VP Kamala Harris says they're working towards removing medical debt from credit history. So, I'm sure that's going to help a lot of people. You can't help when something happens and, they know what they charge and people can't pay that.
Yeah, because I'm going to be owing them student loans all my life on purpose.
Mm-mm-mm. So okay. Y'all know this rapper here, Finesse Two Times, shares that he's getting a driver's license for the first time at 32 years old. When the average 16, 17-year-old was taking their driver's license test, I was out stealing cars. He said this just to show how far I'm behind in life. 32 years old, and I never had a driver's license. When the average 16, 17-year-old was taking their driver's license test, I was out stealing cars and selling them to make a living. I'm just now getting my life in order. Thank God for giving me the strength to get my mental, physical, and spiritual health together. It's time to organize and structure my life. I'm the one gonna break the generational curse. I mean, if you say so, I wish you the best. You stop sleeping with all these women. And didn't he have multiple women pregnant at the same time?
I
Or he got
believe so.
multiple women? Yeah. Look, I believe you should get your life together and stop doing that. Now let me see. What is Tina knows out here talking about? Solange was conceived on the Nile River in Egypt. Okay.
I went to Paris. I bought a baby name book in Paris for my girlfriend, and she was going to have a baby. And then the next year, I wound up having a baby. So I pulled that old book out. So that's where I got Solange from. But actually, Solange was conceived on the Nile in Egypt. I thought I was having a boy, and I wanted to name it Niles. But little did I know, here came this girl. And so, yeah, so that's where I got her name.
Wow. I love how intentional you are with all the names.
Oh, yeah.
Even
Names are
sacred.
important. Solange came from, I went to Paris. I bought.
Somebody in these comments said, I knew she was conceived somewhere foreign the way she wore Jay-Z out on the elevator. Oh, Lord. Y'all. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, who sent me this? Katina or Tita sent me this. Let me see. It says a Michigan judge was shocked when a man that was meant to appear in court for a suspended license joined the Zoom call while driving. He's suspended and he's driving. Oh, Lord.
So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Look at the judge's face. Look at that judge face.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks at the court.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
Oh,
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
oh,
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Look at him. Look at him, y'all. He like, dang, how I forget that. How I forget I was in this
Assistant Public Defender
Zoom.
Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present in Zoom.
And the way he was sounding, I'm pulling in right this second. Yes, I am. And he parked. He was in good spirits. He just knew he was going in to beat his case. Sir, what's going on with you? What is going on?
He had to be drunk or high to think that he was gonna be okay. He be like, did you forget why you had to go there?
He was both. I'm going to say he was both. Oh my goodness, Lord. People ain't got good sense at all. Let me see. Not too much going on, y'all.
Hey, Miss
No.
Indira, welcome.
Hey, Indiria.
That's
Yeah,
what they said, that he definitely forgot he looked absent-minded, like damn.
Like, dear, I can't believe I forgot. Or, dear, he noticed I was driving. Yes.
Duh, big as that, clear.
I didn't
Amazingly,
think
he
he was
said
gonna
dumb as
notice.
hell.
I didn't think he was gonna notice.
Right. Like, what in the world? And you still driving. You ain't even parked.
He said he better turn himself in at 6 a.m. I wonder if he did it. Oh, now here we got a couple little things. Here's a couple little Diddy related things. So let's talk about that. It says Diddy's Breakfast Club interview resurfaces 25-75 rule. If I'm in a relationship with you, 25% of your time, you're gonna just feel like, oh man, I hate being here. But then there's 75% of the cent, I'm gonna make you the happiest woman in the whole wide world. Which deal would you choose? Oh Lord, let's see what this man talking about.
Marriage.
No, I don't want to I don't want to promise or nothing I can't deliver. What I can deliver, I've broken this down. What I can deliver out of a pie is I could promise you that I'm in a relationship with you, like 25% of your time, you're gonna just like feel like, oh man, I hate being here. Oh man, I hate this guy. Oh man, he cheated on me, he lied on me. That's 25%. You know what I'm saying? But then there's 75% of I'm gonna make you the happiest woman in the whole wide world. I'm gonna be there to support your dreams. I'm gonna be there to hold you, listen to you. I'm gonna be there to be your best friend. And I promise you'll smile the most. You know who I am. This is what it is. 25%, 75%. Which deal would you choose?
Now, for most of you guys, don't try this at home.
Don't try that at home.
Because
you gotta be
this
worth
probably isn't going to work for you.
to get that on. No, you have to be honest. Marriage is about honesty.
Do not try this at home.
Marriage is about honesty. This is a different type of marriage. Let's go into a new time, a different type of marriage. Married men in here don't get, flustered. Let's be honest. I'm bringing 25% of some bullshit. Okay.
Now, can she tell you 25% of the time you're going to say the same thing to her and feel the same way, and the other 75% of the time you'll be happy?
Yeah, but try this. If she could promise me that same 5% of the time, I'll take that. Because what?
And she could do the other 25%.
You can't let the girls cheat, Diddy. No.
No. I didn't say. That was my list.
Oh, that's your list.
So our list is different.
Yeah, her list. Maybe I'm just talking about me. I can only speak for me. And what I could offer is that happiness. Because if not, then you are in a 50-50 situation, young lady. You are marrying somebody, you're in a 50-50 situation. And the statistics, you know what I'm saying? You have to weigh your options. And I think that's 25% of bullshit. That's what you're gonna give me. And I can get 75%, and you are the great. I'm gonna take that.
Damn right.
Can you forgive a woman for cheating? No, don't you try this at home. Now, can you forgive a woman for cheating?
Yeah, I've had to.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had to. I mean, shit happens.
Yeah, but girls ain't supposed to move like that.
What?
And especially when you're in the game, like imagine say you Diddy, right? And your girl cheat with a rapper, like an up and coming rapper. Man, you can't have that, man.
But you know something? We do it as men. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's perfect, and we be lying to ourselves if we don't think that. Or you don't really know women if you don't think that they make mistakes like we make mistakes. They have desires, they have lust and things like that. And
especially if you've messed up. And
no. I'm not saying don't be me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do what I do. But I mean, you asked the question. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been cheated on before, and I would forgive somebody if they really, they were really sorry, because shit happens.
You ain't get cheated on by your girl.
I wouldn't advise that though.
I wouldn't advise it.
Or what?
Definitely not doing that. Definitely not.
But are you honest to the point where you say, okay, I'm about to go do this?
Yeah,
or is it to the point where she finds out?
This is not none of my somebody new. This is
old relationship.
This is an old.
Oh, he don't want to get married. He don't want to sign a paperwork.
No, I don't want to I don't want to promise or nothing I can't deliver. What I can deliver, I've broken this down. What I can.
Okay, what y'all think about that? Y'all taking that 75? Y'all gonna take that 75%?
I don't even know what this man said. I can't take anything that he say serious anymore. So any type of advice or anything that he's giving folks, I don't know what he said.
he basically saying that, 25%
No,
of
Candy,
the
I
time.
know what he said. I know what he said. I'm just not taking in what he said.
Oh, you're not ingesting what you don't want to listen to nothing he got to say. I get it. I
Yes.
get it. Shoot. I get it. Let's see this one right here. It says Dame Dash reacts to Diddy's displayed violence towards Cassie and says he would ask Puff, what do you think the punishment should be if someone did that to your daughter? And he's the main type of man that will be outraged. Be trying to get
I
somebody.
know Puff. So it's very disappointing to see that from someone that, again, I considered my peer. Someone that, I've always, because we're the brotherhood of hip hop, showed a certain degree of respect. But, you can't unsee that. And it's really a shame. And what I think when I see that, number one, I got daughters. So, if that were something I were to see happening to my daughter, Puff, he's dead. You know what I'm saying? And again, I go do the time, or I try to figure out how not to have to go do the time. But I don't think I could handle watching another man or any man touching or doing any kind of violence to my daughter. And, when I saw the apology, what I wondered is he has daughters. So I'm like, what if I were to ask him a question, it would be, what would you do if you saw a dude do that to your daughters? What should that person's punishment be? Because that's what yours should be.
Yeah.
Now, it's problematic in a big way, the apology, because just logically, he had already denied all of that stuff. So he had already said that, he venomly wasn't going to say that he ever did any of those things, and it didn't happen. And now, because it came out, he's saying sorry. But it's like now it's hard to believe anything else that he says, and it's hard not to believe anything that Cassie is accusing or alleging in the lawsuit, because I think I couldn't fathom ever having that kind of aggression toward a woman. But I thought if he should have said sorry the next day before it came out, not because it came out, and then maybe it could have been looked at a little more genuine. Now, when I see a dude do that to a girl, I think that they must have got abused. And I feel that there must be some real trauma that happened in his life, because in order for that to be normal to him, to me, it means he must have seen that in his life as a young man, or it was done to him. So I'm just curious to know what has been done to him where that could be considered as normal. But it's sad when you kind of have.
Candy, what happened? It cut out.
No, okay. So yeah, I couldn't listen to his voice anymore. He is sounding like isn't his voice sounding like Mike Tyson? And he sounds
A
like Mike
damn
Tyson.
hypocrite.
Yes, and he's a hypocrite. And you was messing with these underage girls. What was Aaliyah underage when he was messing with her?
Sure was. She was always underage in mine.
So yeah, I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, birds of a feather flock together. So just like some of the people in the comments, sir, hush your mouth before they pull out all your skeletons too, because he gonna be quick. They're gonna be quick to pull them out. Now that you're out speaking against somebody, so you might want to just hush and sit this one out, because you don't want your skeletons falling all out the dang closet, like literally all out the daggone closet. Let's see here. Let's see. We about done with this. Let me see what this is. It says, lady claims that it's selfish when your partner tells you they cheated. Says, I was happy not knowing. When someone tells you they cheated, it's because they feel bad and want to make themselves feel better. Oh, this is interesting, ladies. What y'all think about this? Tell me what you think. Let's see.
Are you telling me
Yeah,
Why?
You was in ignorance.
I didn't know. I was happy before you told me this information. This is solely for yourself and your ego. When someone comes and tells you that they cheated, it's nothing. It's not because they want to tell you to make you. It's because they feel bad. It's to make them feel better. So not only was you selfish and cheated on me, but now you're selfish again and you want to ruin it again.
My life hell.
Keep that shit to yourself.
I don't do it again.
I don't need to know. You know when people come and tell you that they cheated, why?
How y'all feel about that? If your partner cheated, right? Hey, Joni, if your partner cheated and you were oblivious to it, but they wanted to get it off their chest, do you want to know?
I don't want to know.
You want to just be oblivious and let him cheat
I
in
want to
peace?
be let that man cheat in peace, because when you tell me, then I'm just gonna it's not gonna be the same. So I don't want to know. Just like I don't want them to come to my doorstep, I don't want them to know. So hey, so I mean, I do believe it.
Oh, we have a show coming up. I haven't posted it yet. Okay, Katina says she wants to know. Yeah, I don't want to be cheated on at all. I don't want you cheating in peace. I don't want you to cheat on me at all. And if you really feel like you want to be somewhere else, I just want you to go.
No, I'd rather for you to cheat in peace, because in my mind, I'm thinking that I had the best thing. I want to still think that, unless you giving me clues. But if you could cheat in peace like that, I mean, I don't know. I can't really put it the way that I want to put it, but I understand where she's coming from.
Okay, Andiria gets where you coming from. Witches Bruce said, "Yep, cheat in peace." Hey, goddess. Let's see. Let me see. Katina wants to know. Witches Bruce said, "Yep, cheat in peace." Beaumont agrees with you, Heavy. She don't want to know. Just mind your business and don't have nobody coming to me knocking on my door. That's what they said. I prefer you don't cheat and keep the same loyalty that I'm giving you. But if you're going to stray, just leave. I don't need you bringing me anything home. Whatever you're doing outside, I'd rather be single. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you. No, look, I want the devil to be all up in your head if you cheat. I want you not to have a minute of rest. Cheat in peace. Hell to the no. No, I want your mind be so messed up. Like, dang, I really messed up. And like literally it better have been worth it, because I don't want you cheating and come back to me. Let's end this. Because obviously there's some things you're not happy about. And so I would just rather you go. I don't want you to cheat, because there's always a way to go out respectfully. But like if we have to end, but a lot of people cheat and they don't want to leave their marriage. They don't want to leave their relationship. They know what they have at home, but it's the fact to me that you're willing to risk it. That's what I don't like. Dang, you got something good at home, but you still want to risk it instead of taking whatever. Go ahead, Tamika.
What if it was just something that was sitting on his conscience and that happened like years ago? Would you still leave?
And it happened years ago?
Yes, he just wanted to be off his conscience. He just wanted to be off his conscience. Just like she said, he just wanted to be off his conscience, just so, he could look like the good person and put his conscience to rest. So he like, okay, look, Candace, I have to tell you this. Now, this happened about 3 years ago, but it's really sitting on my conscience, and I have to let you know. Are you still picking up and leaving?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna make his mother freaking life miserable for the next 3 years, and then I'm gonna up and leave.
Because the only thing that's gonna make me feel better is if I cheat back too, and I'm not a cheater. If I decided that we're not gonna be together, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. No, I'm too prideful for that, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna cheat for a get back. When my heart really, that's not what my heart really wants me to do. Some women will do that. They will cheat to get back, and that's not you. That's not the person that you are. So before I turn into someone that I know I'm not and that I don't want to be, yeah, it's time to go. Like, I mean, I guess if you can just shut your mouth for the rest of your days and you did it one time and I'm completely oblivious to it, but I don't know, I just be feeling like, dang, I be feeling like too many of these men be like, ooh, I got away with it then. So anytime I'm feeling like, ooh, I'm feeling a little bored or she didn't piss me off or whatever, you know, I can go out here because I got away with it one time. That's how I feel. I'm like, no, mm-mm. Let's get to some of these comments.
Yeah, because they
Okay.
rolling in.
Yes. Okay. Witches Brew said, yes. If you feel you have to step out, keep on stepping with all your ish. That's right. That's right, Witches Brew. Sharon said, I'm leaving regardless. How does Summer said, right, Candy? Just let me know, then go. That's what they said 3 years ago. No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to work it out if everything is cool. But if our trust has been broken, then now it would just be the icing on the cake and I'm out. That's what I'm saying. Once you tell, once you tell, like, even if it was one time 3 years ago, if you tell me, I know that our trust and our bond is not how I always thought it was, and I'm never gonna forget that. Like, it's going to eat me up. It's never going to be like that. Especially when all this time I thought things were good. And if whatever you were going through at that time that you didn't want to let me know about, you felt like you couldn't talk to me. It's like the trust is gone. I could never trust you again. I couldn't. Curly Cookie said cheat because a person is going to cheat whether you look into or not. And How to Summer said that person is dishonest. Sade said, I'm out. Tell him I already know, bro. I was just waiting for you to come out with it. Right. Oh, let's see. Mrs. DeReal said, too much nasty person disease ish being spread around out here. Hell, that's right. That too, shit. Bring you home some you can't even get rid of. My God. Silent supporter said, I say cheat and tell me because my cheat will have you sliding down the wall.
I'm crying. I'm crying. She is funny for that.
And but you know what? That's what happens because a lot of these men that do things like this and are cheaters and stuff, they do it because they know their girl would never do that to them. And when the shoe is on the other foot, yeah, you sliding down the wall because you know you messed up. And a lot of men can't take a woman doing the same thing to them that they're doing. They cannot take it. So you ask a man this, and the man gonna tell you who he out immediately, expeditiously. They're gonna tell you that. They're not gonna forgive you or anything like that. So look, that was a perfect little clip to play. I didn't even know it was there, but that leads us to tonight's little topic, y'all. Let's get into a little
It
bit.
played right into
Play
it.
right into it. Okay, so look, ladies, I asked y'all to think about it a little. Silent support. Silent support says, "Shit, big bank take little bank." That's right. So okay, you guys, I told y'all to think about it this morning. Lessons in love. Love lessons that you wish you'd known sooner. Oh, I left the end off of that. I had to fix that. Anyways, um, what lessons do you think or wish that you had known sooner? And I'm going to say the biggest lesson that I have learned, I really do feel like, I mean, and it's always been out here, but I really feel like it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I really do think that. I think it's rare the man that cheats on you and only does it once if you forgive him. I think the biggest lesson, if he cheats once, you leave him where he is and don't look back. That's my lesson that I wish that I had learned sooner. And the thing of it is, even when I was dealing with that situation, it's not like I stayed, but the problem and the lesson that I should have taken from it was to never come back and never go back. Because that just led to a lot of back and forth and nothing ever changed. Nothing ever changed. You know, and even in that same lesson, a man will cry his eyes out in front of you, act devastated, and beg and plead for you to take them back and still be lying dead in your face and do it again. That's a lesson that I wish I had known sooner. Okay, so there's my lesson. Put y'all, if you don't come up on the chat, if you want to come and say it, click the link. If you want, just put them in the chat. Witches Brew says, you lose them how you get them. And that is so true. You lose them how you get them. And honestly, if you're cheating with a man or you take someone's husband or anything like that, their husband, their boyfriend, you know, to be honest with you, you're never going to have that much peace anyways, because you're always going to be wondering when the next you is going to come along. The same little strumpet that you were messing with somebody's husband or whatever, you're always going to wonder when the next one is going to come along. Because just like his eyes strayed from his wife that he said he was dedicated to and that he loved and this and that, he's going to do it to you too. And you're literally, I don't even know how you can have a happy, peaceful life because you're always going to be waiting for it. Every once in a while, it could be a fact that, okay, they were a mismatched couple, but you just should never interrupt anyone's relationship like that. So I definitely agree with that one, which is Brew. And Dario, what's the a love lesson you wish you'd known sooner?
Listen, I just got to make a statement on Witch's Brew. That's why I came up here. So, listen to this. So, my children's father got mad because I wanted to leave, but he was also envious. He was complaining at my graduation. He got jealous because I bought me a truck. You know, he was choking me out when I wanted to drive my truck, everything like that. So, you know, I like you said earlier in one of our shows or whatnot, I prepared a escape clause. So I had my my accountant do two tax refunds. I got one for him, like, you know what I'm saying, which it was so $2,500, but then I got my real tax refund you know, put away. So anyway, so this guy called CPS, told them a lot of things, like, you know, I was a drug dealer. I had people coming in and out my house. I had someone hurting my kids and everything, right? Okay, so now we got him a new person, a new female, which was pregnant at the time, but I didn't even know that. But they're both stalking me. They're both waiting on me in front of the house and everything, right? So this goes to show the same way you get them is the same way you gonna lose them too. So with that being the case, I got my kids. I got full legal and full physical custody or whatnot, and it can't be reversed. But those people, I mean, the person that he's with now, he's done the same thing to her. But that one was like their kids been taken away. He has three other kids outside of my kids, and they've been taken away. He was with another female in the house with her. He brought this female over there. The female and him was sleeping together for like 3 days straight until the other baby mama, jumped and fought her or whatnot, and that's when they got their kids taken away. So the same way that you get them is the same way you lose them. Point blank, you know what I'm saying? Because you was interfering with us when we was going through our thing, and then now another person's interfering with you guys when you guys is going to your thing. But it's way worse, and they're both fighting to get their kids back at this moment, and I'm living happy with my kids, period, point blank.
That's right. That's right. And that goes to show, like these men will go out there and for instance, he probably said all type of stuff. Oh, she don't do this, she that, or whatever. And some women are out there so thirsty just to have somebody's attention that they eating up everything he's saying, knowing he lying, telling lies and everything like that. Not realizing like there's two sides to every story, his side, her side, and the truth. You know, and just because you want to give yourself a reason to not respect another woman, you'll eat up everything that man is saying. You'll just buy into it all because you basically want to give yourself the okay to do another woman bad. You know, yep, that's right. Yep, you get them. You get them how you lose them. Absolutely right, Andiria. So, hottest summer, here's hottest summers. So, mine would be don't try and build a bear. If he doesn't have it when he comes, leave him alone. Ooh, hottest. I wish you come up and explain this one because look, now I got to interpret it. So, I'm telling this to say, this is a double-edged sword in my mind. It's a double-edged sword because I feel like if you're a younger woman, with what Hottest is saying, I think if you're a young woman, you need to look at, okay, does this guy have the same aspirations as me? Does he want the same things out of life as me? Because when you're young, you can definitely build together, right? You understand what I'm saying? When you're young, if you're a young woman dating, you can definitely build together, but you can't do that with someone that has no goals or aspirations. And I'm not even like say you a college girl, that's not saying a blue collar guy doesn't say have aspirations and like, oh yeah, I'm into this right now, but I want to have my own business. But there has to be aspirations and things that they want to do to move forward. I don't think you can. I think that's what it relates to in regard to build a beer when you're young. If you're an older woman, more established or whatever, and set in life, and you have things the way you want them to be, I at that point, no, you're definitely doing a little Build-A-Bear situation. I mean, you can always support someone to do things, and yeah, you can do this, and okay, yeah, how can we do this? But you got to know that okay, this person, oh, you talking about you want a business, but you want somebody to jump head in. No, you still got to go to work. Entrepreneurs, you can't tell me you want to have a business and then think that I'm supposed to jump right in. Or you can't try to be no homosexual and you out, you don't even have a place to stay. You're not even that set up as a single man that you don't even have a place or anything, anything to that nature. But a lot of women will say, okay, I want to help him. I want to help him build. And then you didn't build him up and he out the door. With everything that you put into him, he's going to be investing it into a woman that would have never looked at him had you not Build-A-Beared his ass on up and made him look more appealing to the next woman. So I don't know. Some people may say that could be mean or anything like that. But no, I don't think it's anything wrong with saying no. If you want to deal with me, you have to have this, this, and this. Now, I'm not saying that somebody has to make the same amount of money or anything, but you have to have some level of establishment. Like, you have to have some level to where of independence, not just coming to some woman expecting her to feed you and clothe you and house you and this and that. No, that's for the birds. That's for the birds. That really is a project. That's a project. And I definitely get it. I get it, how to summer. That's my interpretation. But if you want to give your own, come on up. Come on up. Let's see. Curly Cookie is also adding on saying, I do believe things can change, but mentally it's hard for you to move past the cheating part. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just go. Because mentally I can't get past that. I can't get past that. Thank you for the super chat, Tamika. And how to say trust is broken. Okay.
I had a problem with saying no. I had a problem with saying and setting boundaries. That's probably why I got caught up in the situation that I was in because I didn't set boundaries. And I thought that everything that I was doing, like I want for my brother as I want for myself. So if I'm going to school, getting financial aid, working the system, I can show you how to do that. And in return, when I was showing him how to do that, he took it, he took it, the money and things like that, but he didn't do anything with the education or anything like that. But the way that when he was getting the money, then he was building himself up and making other people want him. And I'm guilty of that.
So explain more what you mean. Like, what type of boundaries did you, in hindsight, that you feel like you should have set?
Well, definitely the boundaries to what you were saying, to where you have to come in with something. You if basically, if you don't have nothing to lose, I can't mess with you, basically, because when you deal with people that has nothing to lose and having something to lose, it's like a job that they've been at for 30 years, a family, cars, just different things that they hold precious, a job and a place, if you don't have that to begin with, then, basically you don't have nothing to lose. So when things don't go your way, you're willing to mess up everything that other person has built, that spouse has built for you. But if I would have set boundaries and would have dated a guy that had something to lose, then he would have thought twice about all the different things that he was doing, and it wouldn't have been that serious to risk his own well-being to deteriorate mine.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. How does Summer says, I'm too old for that. They need to be established. That's right. Katina said, people got to learn to help yourself before others will. And Sharon said, that's right, Candy. He got to bring something. Yes. Yep. People do got, it's like, dang, especially, if you're an older woman, it's like, okay, you think you coming, you not bringing nothing to the table? Nothing to the table? Like, some of these Negroes, they'll come in, they want to eat and everything, ain't bought grocery to first to put up in this house, and you want a nice meal, or you want a woman that could cook, and you ain't providing no groceries or the smallest things. Some men think that they don't have to do. But I will blame women a little bit, because I will say, us as women, we've made it a little easy on some of these fellas. We have made it a little easy where they have, um, like, they don't have to do anything. A lot of women, I don't know if it's loneliness or if that's just truly your nature, to where, but some women have made it to
Taking the
men.
mother role.
Yes, yeah, that's being a mother, not a lover. If I gotta put clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, feed. Yeah, I'm your mom. You acting like I'm your mama. Oh, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Coco. I hope you found something, girl. Look, it's rough out there. Which is Bruce said, who needs a battery in their smoke alarm? I don't hear no beeping, girl. You hear beep? Oh, you hear some beeping? I don't hear any
That ain't
beeping.
my beeping.
Mine ain't beeping, child. So, any other lessons that y'all went? Have you ever gone through anything, Tamika, where you felt like there was a love lesson that you wish you had learned a little sooner, so you didn't have to go through that?
The only love lesson is like learning how to love. Like, I don't have that many experience on trauma relationships. I don't. My husband was like my first love, meaning he was the only boyfriend that I really gave my time to. So whatever I went through, I have to base it on him. Now, in this scenario, I can't put it on him. Like, I gotta take accountability. I think that it was me that that had to work on. Like, yeah, he did bring a lot to the table at that time. And during my time, I really didn't bring anything. So I can't say, well, I came to the table empty-handed, honestly speaking, when he had more than me. But to say like, I wish I would have learned this and that, only thing I wish I would have learned was to appreciate what I had, maybe, and not be, like a bitch, because I was really a bitch, y'all. Like, I was mean. So that's the only thing that I wish I learned. Like, I wish like the older woman that I had that wasn't broken sat me down and said, listen, you got a good man. Stop talking to him like this. Stop doing this. Stop doing that, because you're going to lose him. That's the only thing I wish, sooner than later.
Okay, but you know what? At least you recognize that at some point, as long as you recognize it, especially since you're still, I mean, clearly you're still in that relationship. So at some point you recognized it and made some changes. Hey,
Because he
Stefan,
told
Link
me he was going to
today.
leave my ass.
Oh, so you had to get it together.
Yeah, I had to get it together after my daughter. He was like, enough is enough. Like, it's too much emotional distress for me. And
Oh,
that's just me
okay.
being vulnerable right now. But I just can't put that all on men, because I was that woman that did that.
But that's good that you recognize that. And as women, we do have to recognize, look, us, we talk about men, we do talk about men, but us women, we have a lot of faults too. We definitely have a lot of faults. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Admitting that. And it's helped. Look, y'all still married. Shoot, y'all still happily married. So yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you for joining us, Stefan. Look, Stefan said he appreciate us our conversation, ladies.
Oh,
Yep.
welcome, Stefan. Thank
Yes.
you.
We hope you join us again. But you know, anybody else have any love lessons you wish you'd known sooner? I I, I also know, I don't know. I guess everybody, for me personally, just me listening to my first mind about things, and I've really embraced that because you know what? Whenever I've gone against my own intuition, it hasn't worked well for me. You know what I mean? Or
Never
I've
worked well.
yes, or I've made a mistake, a misstep to where it's like I gave somebody the benefit of the doubt that I should have never given the benefit of doubt. But when I think back to it, the reservation was always there. Usually, when something happens, I'm not surprised because I knew something was going to occur. And so I should have just listened to my first mind. Now, that's something, but now, the me now, I always pretty much roll with that. Like, usually, when I sum you up, most times I'm right. Most times I'm right. Um, Not saying that I could never make a mistake. I could, but I'm usually right. Yeah. So I listen to my own intuition more. And it's not paranoia. It's nothing. It's just that, you know how that old saying is, when someone shows who they are, believe them. I more kind of listen to that a little bit more because it usually is correct. People do show themselves. They show themselves, but it's us on the other side that are like, oh no, this person isn't like this, or this person wouldn't do that. When your mind told you, no, don't go there, don't do that. And this just in love or anything, in anything.
Yeah, that's a life learned lesson that
A
we
life
all
learned.
still learning, honestly.
Yeah, we're all still learning that. All still learning. Honestly, we're all learning day by day, period. You learn something new, you learn a life lesson every day. And that's just like what Curly Cookie said. Curly said, but that's a live and learn lesson and growth. That's right. That's right. And what about do you guys think it's wrong or a lesson to, yeah, which is Bruce said, yes, I always listen to my intuition. Do you guys think it's wrong as a lesson to put yourself first? Some people call that selfish. I don't think so.
That's not selfish. You should always put yourself first, because if you can't give your all to yourself, how can you give it to your, like, like the people you love? Like, I can't be depressed and still serve as a good wife or mom. They're going to get the end of the stick some way or another, because I'm not all the way happy. I have to be all the way happy within me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's right. That is right. Anything else, you guys? Put it in the chat. Love lessons you'd wish you'd known sooner. And that's right. Never ignore your instincts. Take care of you first, and if they're not on the same page as you, you just got to keep it moving. You know what? It may come around, maybe that you might even motivate that person to get themselves together in order to be with you. You just never know. You never know the impact that you will have on somebody. But all that's not always gonna you're not always going to get good results just being a yes person and just going along with the flow and things like that. You got to have your boundaries for yourself, and things that you say, these are my boundaries, this is what makes me comfortable, and I'm not going to cross that. And there's no selfishness in that. If you say I'm not going to deal with this or that, it could be it can even just be your friend, it could be your children, it could be anyone that you're dealing with. So no, it's not selfish. Sharon said, no, that's not selfish. I want to be happy mentally so I can give others a happy me. That's right. Because if you're miserable and suffer inside because you're dealing with things that you don't have to deal with, where does that get you? That's kind of like even this morning when we were having that little quick discussion about if parents don't want to be together, should you be together for your kids? No, you can't give your kids um insight on being happy if you're really truly miserable yourself, and they can see that. They see you in a situation that's bad for you, bad for him. And it goes both ways because, like I said, wives aren't always perfect. It's not always the husbands. You can have a woman that's just not meant to be a wife. Yeah. Oh, this is good right here. Hold on. I'm going to go. Look, I'm going to put this up. Uh, Joni said, if you enable, you disable. That's right. If you enable somebody, you
Oh, I
disable.
like that.
That's right. That's good. Okay, Curly Cookie said, yes, I always try to promote self improvement and self growth. Witches Bruce said, no, it's not wrong. I have to be good in order to be good for my family. If I'm down there struggling. Because, yeah, a lot of times, and I will say, I mean, I ain't going to say men ain't holding it down. Men are holding it down. Husbands are holding it down, things like that. But a lot of times, in a lot of ways, women, do hold the family down in a lot of various
Yes.
ways, the kids are looking at you, you feel like you can't be sick a day because they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
don't be sick of them, because they'll
oh,
look
you
at you crazy. When I be
crazy.
looking like little Miss Maid, when everybody's sick in my house, I be like, oh, this and all that. When I'm sick, mommy, babe, like, damn, I'm sick. I said I was sick.
Like, yes, you literally feel like when you're a mom that you can't have an off day, like, dang, it's like everybody expects me to be on and feeling peppy and everything like that, or they're like, what's wrong with mom, or mom is mad, it's like, yeah, you have to be on 24/7 and like literally until they go to bed. Until they go to bed. I purposely have my kids would go to bed at a certain time, and we are not deviating from the schedule because I have to have, like, when my kids were kids, they're grown now. But yeah, I have to have downtime. I have to have some downtime where literally y'all in the bed and I ain't gotta look at y'all asses. I love you. I love you. I'll do anything for you. But I have to have some downtime, quiet time to myself, just for my mind to function properly. So that I can get up and do this all over again with y'all. I have to have that downtime. Y'all got any other lessons y'all want to discuss? Cause y'all know I always tell you, we're here for a good time, not a long time. But if y'all want to hop up, We definitely can keep it rolling. Now, oh, you know what? Is Coco still in here? Because I think Coco is having Wind Down Wednesday today, y'all. And let me tell you guys, during the day, I may not be able to be in there, but look, I'm always supporting. I'm always supporting. So Coco did her first midday show today. So if you guys, I don't know everyone's schedule, but if you're home, you're not doing anything. I don't know how often Coco's gonna do it. She'll have to let you guys know, but she did have her first midday show today. It was a success. And I was in the bushes. Of course, I couldn't talk because I'm working at the time, but I was in the bushes, and it was a great time. And congratulations to her. And so she's supposed to be doing Wind Down Wednesday today. And Tamika, are you twitching tonight? We watched some good stuff
Yeah,
on
we
Twitch
starting
tonight.
season 2. Yeah, so we're starting season 2 tonight of Evil. Please don't let the title, defray, because it's not like that. But yeah, we're watching season 2, episode 1 tonight, starting at 10 o'clock. I should be at work by 9:30, so I'm starting it at 10.
Okay, so 10 Eastern Standard Time, you guys. Tamika will be on the Twitch, so we'll be in the building with that. Sharon said, I call that me time. Don't knock on my door. Don't call my name. I'll see y'all in 1 hour. Girl, look, I need more than an hour. No, y'all getting in bed at 9 o'clock. Get in that bed. Okay, Witches Bruce said, I'm always in the bushes. If not, definitely replay gang, especially the morning shows. LOL. I'm not an early bird. But you know what? At least you know that. Don't try to look. If you know you don't like getting up early, yes, I advise you don't do it. Okay, Katina says she gonna be in the building tonight for twitching. Look, y'all better become a heavy hitter.
Yes, overnight.
Become a heavy hitter. Look,
Yes, become a heavy
I
hitter.
always go in. I always go in my same line. Number one heavy hitter in the building.
Number one heavy hitter. And you are.
So you guys, there's plenty going on tonight. I'm gonna let me see if Coco even has her show set up. If she has her show set up, I can tell you what time to go over there. Let me see. What Coco Drips got going on. Anything else while I'm looking at this? Anything else y'all want me to touch on? Put it in the chat and let me know. Otherwise, we're going to be out of here. Because, look, I wait to eat dinner after the show. So, Candy Girl be ready to eat, y'all. Okay. All right. She doesn't have it up yet. But if you have your notifications on, you're going to know when it's time.
Thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you, everybody, for supporting.
Yes, y'all. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, it has been a wonderful show tonight. Thank you guys so much. Let me tell you guys, I really appreciate everyone that comes through and supports me on my show. I appreciate you guys for waking up and joining me early in the morning. Thank you so much for your support. It does not go unnoticed, and I appreciate you immensely, immensely. So, in case you never
Y'all
didn't
could
hear
be
that,
anywhere else, but y'all
but you
choose
hear,
to kick it with the candy cane.
yes, candy canes. And look, let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see here.
Thank you for having us. For
Yes.
everybody. Thank you for all of us that, come up here on the panel and share our, stories or whatnot. Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you, Curly Cookie, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's always you guys. And here's the thing. I love to talk about like real topics. I mean, I like celebrity gossip because we all, we start to show off with it. But I do like to talk about real things that people are going through and real topics. And you know what? I'm gonna remind you guys again. You can either hit me up if you want to send an email. You can email Candy with an I. So CandyCoatedConvos at gmail.com. If you want to shoot me an email and say, hey, I really think we need to talk about this, or it could be something that you're probably going through that you don't hear anybody talking about and you want to discuss it. Just hit me up. And the thing of it is, even if it's just the topic, if you want to join, great. If you want to kind of, just give me the topic and just relax in the chat with it, as long as we're having the discussion. Anything you guys got going on, literally, you guys make the show. So, if there's anything that maybe I'm not touching on that you guys are like, hey, this is important, or I've been through this, or I'm going through this, maybe going through this, let me know so we can talk about it, and honestly, what I hope is that even if we touch on something that possibly you may be dealing with, you kind of have a support system that you never even knew that you had, with getting people's opinions and things like that. Maybe you're going through something that in your everyday life, because look, I was about to say real life, but just because we're online, we're real people and we're going through real shit. You know what I mean? And sometimes in our everyday lives, you don't have anybody to talk about something that you could possibly be going through. So this is definitely the way to do it. And we're always here for that. Okay, you guys? So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful remainder of your evening. Remember, no morning show in the morning. Morning shows are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll see you Friday with the morning show, but we will definitely be here for the evening show. Oh, and this is what I was about to touch on when we kind of touched on it already. Let me tell you, actually, tomorrow's show, how earlier in tonight's discussion, tomorrow's show is respectful cheating. Is there such a thing? We talked about that, you guys, but we're going to deep dive into it tomorrow. Is there such a thing as respectful cheating? Look, some of y'all call it cheating in peace.
I'm going to save it for tomorrow.
Save it for tomorrow. Is there really such a thing as respectful cheating? We're going to talk about it, y'all. So see you guys tomorrow evening. You guys have a wonderful remainder of your night. And look, go get your snacks ready. Look, where's Gold Digger? Because look, why I've been working, but I'll do me a grocery order in a minute. And Gold Digger had me order me some drumsticks. I got my drumsticks ready. They got delivered
Oh
about
my gosh, the ice cream drumstick.
Yes. So look, I'm ready to Twitch tonight. I'm ready, got my snack ready and everything. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.